Hello everybody and welcome back to the Day 1 tutorial series. It's been a long time since I've made one of these videos. There have been a lot of changes. The biggest one and most obvious is that we're playing on PS3 now, and that's a pretty cool change. So we're gonna have to deal with that. It's mostly the same. We'll deal with the differences when we get there. So we are gonna do Obani Gemini today. Now Obani Gemini is a very straightforward planet. There's a couple of things you can do in your first day. I'll show you the harder one because the easier one is extremely simple. But like I said, we'll get there when we get there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start with a neutral long jump. Just like this, and then hyper strike to get over here. Now if you'd like, if you're hyper striking in midair, I'll kill myself so we can demonstrate again. If you're in midair, you can put on a shield if you'd like. It's actually recommended that you put on a shield, so just like that. Very simple. Long jump, hyper strike. Here, the simple way to do it, the super duper easy foolproof way is to just walk this over here. Watch out for the gelatinous goop. You can also clear that light out, mash R1, and then you'll end up over there. Both are rather easy. Just make sure that you actually blow up that light that's over there, or else you have risk the chance of bonking and dying. And you don't want to do that. This section right here is just going to be walking. We're going to get into deeper strats the more tutorial videos that we make, but for day one, you're just going to walk over here. You're going to walk over to this edge, specifically right over here. So if this is... Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Anyway, where this black line meets the edge of this thing right here, the edge of the tubey thing, you're going to go 1, 2 over. Because this is where you can actually start to walk out, just like that. You can see, if you go over just 1, you kind of get caught in an invisible wall. If you go 2 over, you're just fine. You're going to charge by mashing R1, then you can double jump up. Doesn't matter if you make it up there, as long as you have your shield on, you will not die. So if you end up down here, you can just double jump up. Now, this is where the fork in the road begins. You can either go down this path and take the casual way. I'm not going to demonstrate that because it's brain dead and I don't feel I have to. So instead, I'm going to show you the basic turret clip. Now, this turret clip method works for me almost 100% of the time, but it takes a little bit of finagling and a little bit of know-how to deal with it. So, where you're going to stand, and this is a PS3 exclusive clip, although I found this clip doing this method on PS3, but it should still be applicable to PS2. What you're going to do, you see this black line I'm standing on? Notice that there's a pink line. These pink lines that are running up and down as well. So stand on the pink line adjacent to the black line, or tangential rather, and you can see right here there's like this other pink line right here jutting out of it. I like to stand right here at the T. At the middle of the T. I like to stand right here. And what I do is I angle at about a 15 to 20 degree angle. Maybe a little bit. You can go a little bit deeper. I wouldn't recommend going more shallow than that. I wouldn't recommend this, for example, although it should still work. I recommend a deeper angle like this. You want to throw to that T right there. You see where that pink line, all three of those pink lines meet together? You want to throw a turret right there. Go to your feet and throw another turret. And then just hit R1 until you go out. You kind of have to face... I'll demonstrate this again. You kind of have to face where the leftmost turret is up against the wall. It's a little weird to explain, but the more you mess around with this, the easier it gets. So throw it at the T, throw it down. You can come out, adjust the camera angle. You kind of want to like notice how the back of this turret, the one that's right behind me, is like kind of facing this way. If I charge here, it should clip me out. That's close. Well, I was able to walk out, which is basically the same thing. I'll show this one more time, and then we'll go into the Courtney Gears fight. Aim for the T. Aim for your feet. Go out about here. And then you'll charge out. Now you're going to swap to shot cannon in midair. I do not recommend this if you were on PS2 because there's a chance you can get input lag and you can fall to your death. So I would recommend instead only doing this on PS3. On PS2, just wait until the very end of this section. And then you can swap weapons as you enter the Courtney fight. So you just charge all the way over to here, and you want to press circle as you enter this fight so that you can charge up a shot. You're going to hit Courtney with a shot cannon weave. Now, you're just going to keep weaving until all the dancers are dead. Obviously, it's nice to have your shield on so you can avoid hits like that, but it's not necessary. So you're going to stand. Okay. Do I go into Rhino bombing? I don't think I'm going to go into Rhino bombing. We'll save that for another time. Instead, you're just going to shot cannon weave over and over. So, another weave right here. We're going back and forth. It's very simple. Just left, right. Let go of the shot cannon, left, right. Let go of the shot cannon, left, right. And she's dead. It's that easy, folks. And you want to do... I like having a configuration of... after you exit the Courtney fight, just replace the Rhino with the whip. So you want to have shot cannon, turrets, whip for Zeldrin. Because that'll be a more convenient setup to... It doesn't really matter that much. You can kind of have whatever setup you want. Actually, I'm sorry. I normally do this setup. I normally do shot cannon, whip, turrets. And then I swap the turrets as I'm charging over to the ship. So that's really what it comes down to. You want to have, at least this is what I do. You can do it this way. You can do shot cannon, turrets, whip. It's mostly a preference thing. I prefer this way, though. It's more convenient for me to do it this way. So, let me demonstrate all this again. Let me have the... or it's more convenient for me to do it my way. Sorry, not that way. So let me set up the weapons the way they're meant to be set up. I'll run through the whole thing one more time. So, charge here, cancel, put on shield, hyper strike. Walk over here. Shoot this lamp. Mash R1 so you make it over. Then you're gonna, when you walk in right here, guys, when you walk in, you're gonna go on over to the second black strip. So this is black strip 1, black strip 2, mash R1, cancel, double jump. Then you're going to jump up here, and then double jump again. So I didn't really explain this very well, but it's really simple. You just want to jump, you want to aim for like a little bit right of the blue strip. So, and then double jump up. You'll get that with a little bit of practice. Stand on this T. First turret down here at the other T at about a 15 to 20 degree angle. Second one at your feet. Aim like here-ish. Sometimes you gotta mash a little bit. There you go. When in doubt on that, if you feel like you have a good angle but it's not clipping through, just mash the shit out of R1. It usually works. Enter the Courtney fight, hold circle, and obviously it won't activate the Courtney fight, but it's as simple as just shot cannon weaving over and over, killing all the dancers, and then hitting Courtney. And then at the end of the fight, you want to put on shot cannon, turrets, whip, to get them into this configuration where you have the turrets out first, and then I like having shot cannon and then whip, but really you can kind of have any of the three on in any order you feel. As long as you have the turrets out so that you can clip as soon as you get the Zeldrin starport. And then you hit this, and back in the ship you go. And there you have it. That is Obani Draco. Those are day 1 strats for Obani Draco. They should be very, very simple. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And I'll see you guys next time.